But no matter how much resilience we have, we can all benefit from more of it. And that's why today I'm sharing 10 ways that we can all build resiliency. And number 1, journal. I know some of you won't like this one, or you don't even know how to get started in journaling. And if you don't know, I do have my journal club via YouTube memberships. It's $5 a month, and I share a journal prompt or a thought to get you going in your journal every Tuesday and Friday. So that could really help. What journaling really does is it builds resilience because it helps us process all
that he worried about him and thought about him a lot. And one of his sons, Lloyd, remembers going to the orphanage with Rufus to see about the twins and see if they could take them back.
Sadly, it was too late. The twins had already been given away.
We did try to place them together, but that was just not possible.
They'll be well taken care of, you say?
You don't have to worry about that. They'll be fine families.
Well, must be the Lord's will.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Hinkle.
Thank you, ma'am.
When I arrived at the hospital, I was rushed through the hospital to the emergency room. The last thing I remember is looking at my mom, who was getting further and further away from me as I was wheeled down a hospital corridor. Then I saw the doors close, and then nothing. My eyes began to open, and just like that following night, there was my mom, standing over me, makeup smeared down her face. She quickly called for the doctor to come and see me. You have a broken leg, 3 broken ribs, concussion.
And I was laying there just praying to God that he'd keep on running. And he did. As soon as he went by, I rolled back out and got up into our motorhome and drove out onto the highway. I knew I had to get out onto the highway to get some help.
Marty, you all right? You gotta help me. My wife and I have been shot. Can you use your CB and call for help, please? My radio's broken.
It was too late.
In animals and in humans, because it prevents the blood from clotting. So basically, when I left there that night, he told me it was hour to hour. Call back in the morning and see what was going on.
SOSA, make it overnight, but shows no signs of improvement.
So the vertebrae will always exist.
Dave Bethel has worked with reptiles all his life.
So the venom of an eastern cottonmouth certainly has enough venom to kill up to 150, 170 pound animal. When it bites a cat, for it to survive more than 5 or 10 minutes, the likelihood it was I didn't give a full dose of venom. Quite often when a snake strikes in a defensive mode.
Daughter, Suzanne. Over the next decade, Suzanne and Floyd moved from town to town using a variety of aliases. In 1988, Suzanne, then 17, gave birth to his son Michael. Incredibly, Floyd claimed to be the boy's father. Even more incredibly, he then turned around and married the woman he claimed was his daughter. Then in 1990, when Michael was 2, Suzanne was killed in a mysterious hit-and-run accident. The prime suspect, though he was never charged, was none other than Franklin Floyd.
We tried.
We did try.
You know, we came out really trying to save the relationship. I honestly...
And it was violent immediately, and not even on our parts. We tried. I'm just sad. He really just values that little tiny channel. To him, he thinks it's everyone in the world. And it's sad.
Elena, someone burned down your house with you inside.
House, wake up. We have to talk.
Stop pretending to be asleep. We're not leaving. House.
What's going on?
House. He's not breathing.
Can you get a pulse?
Barely.
Call a code.
Get Nandy back from the nurse's station. Heart's still working, means synapses is still firing. You just need to get a message through.
Didn't know what to think at first, because she was so dead on, and because I am quite skeptical. I started looking at Katie as a good suspect. I just wasn't aware that she was that good.
15 minutes later, Katie had another premonition.
As we left the house, we were driving back around, and I kept smelling this odor.
I smell marijuana.
I don't smell anything.
You're so mean. Do you?
Now this outside.
Divine. Sugar Crush. Divine.
Where's this count
Phantom paper. John worked there after classes. Katie's way, that boy. I figured we could do that first thing in the morning. Make arrangements to bring John's body home.
The call relationship with him, like,
He blew it.
yeah,
Guys,
it's blown.
blew it. He attacked us. He hit Bridget in the face. Now that you guys can see the video, you can see that he absolutely hit his own daughter in the face. And I am not saying that he meant to do it. I'm not saying that he looked at Bridget and went, hey! Nobody. I realized that Bridget was in the middle between he and Swift. But number one, you've never met Swift before. Why are you hitting him?
I know.
And number two, if your daughter is standing in between you, don't swing.
The
because
first
she's
time-
going to get hit.
The first time I see him in a year, and that... I'm just kidding.
Oh my boobs.
House hired me when no one else would.
He got me fired. He gave me the guts to get fired.
He gave me the courage to quit.
Gregory was...
But by early evening, Linda realizes she and Coco Jin are still completely lost within the vast wilderness.
I knew I was going to be down there another night. I think it was on that second night.
People like her can never change.
Her demeanor.
I'm praying for her so many
On the
hundred
afternoon of
years.
April 14th, 1984,
So
Paige
stupid.
Colleen Rourke left her house in Fallbrook, California for an outing with
Stupidest
friends.
bitch I've ever seen in my life. God.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
After my dad dies, I won't have anything to do with her. I'm just keeping my peace with her now, so then
6 hours
Dad
later,
won't worry.
Paige rolled.
Hi guys. Oh, it's Sunday, April 12th. It looks like it's trying to do something. It's like, I don't know what. Light snowing, it looks like. Anyway, I'm gonna call my dad now. So...
Okay. Turn and deal with them honorably, face to face. In high school, Stephen Cox was a popular student and an all-around athlete. He was captain of the football team, letterman on the basketball team, and named to Oregon's all-state baseball team. He went to college in Oregon. Then after he graduated, married his college sweetheart, Deborah. They settled in Medford.
I didn't believe it. No.
In 1982, he started his own company, SD Cox Investments.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, let me get it. Hold on a second. Let me get it up on the screen here.
When he first began, all the...
Why not? Why not ask? Actually, that's a good question. And I know just who to ask it to, too.
You're gonna go talk to Rabbit?
Why, Roo boy, I'm gonna hit him with all the powers of my persuasion. And if that doesn't work, I'll just rely on my irresistible charm.
Do you really think he can change his mind?
Do I? Everything changes in springity time. Cocoons become flutterflies. Seeds become flowers. And little roos become bigger roos. Anyone can change. And rabbit.
Plucked him from the berry bush.
Was evident that the youngster had become so accustomed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. So, you're looking for the others. Like you. I haven't seen one of your kind in 16 years. Since the last purge. Yeah. I remember that night. I'll never forget it. Men from the town said they got every last one. One of your favorite books?
Favorite books? Wow. 1984. A Handmaid's Tale. A Few in Bondage. Franny and Zoe.
All fiction.
Yeah, I'm a fiction lover.
Applying for a job in a non-fiction department. So, tell me about what you want to do.
Well, to be honest, I'm fascinated by the process of taking an idea and shaping it into a manuscript. I don't have a lot of publishing experience, but I'm a critical thinker, and I'm really motivated to learn.
You're
No, you can buy a couple of video games for that. Hey, what about, I got an idea. You can take your mom on the Japanese, well, no, never mind, can't do that. Okay, just put it in your college account, okay? And go to college. That's going to be it for today, you guys. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a video talking about what's going on with Kim and just, I tried to make it less bleak, but it is a very serious, very bleak situation.
It is, and she has asthma. Like, I'm really worried.
Don't worry me anymore, okay? Because she's got asthma.
I would share it with you. Where's the Winnie Beast?
Hi.
You can come in the room.
Winnie, you are invited in. I think she just wants us to leave.
Yes. Anyways, we're gonna go and make some TikTok cookies.
You have to pee. Why are you doing the dance?
Oh, it's on?
Yes.
I was doing the dance because I was waiting for it to go on. Okay, so the kitchen is very messy. Don't look too much at the counters. It's Easter, and cooking has begun. So the kitchen is very full. But right now we're making TikTok cookies, which are chocolate chip, peanut butter, brown sugar cookies with one large.
You've heard about plenty of couples both battling COVID-19 together. Well, this story has a happy ending. Both the husband and the wife beating the virus and being released from the hospital at the same time.
It's a double celebration for this husband and wife who beat the coronavirus together. The Florida couple, married for 45 years, were admitted on the same day. After a long stay, they were sent off by cheering doctors and nurses. And applause for a Brooklyn doctor who's heading back to work after beating the coronavirus. The heart surgeon was greeted with lots of love and support.
Days, they're not just lost. This person's in some serious trouble.
While critically injured and exposed to freezing conditions, Donnell's endurance training has helped keep her alive for over 2 days. But the physical ordeal is wearing her down mentally.
I was pretty close to dying at that point. And I had lost hope that anybody would find me.
Now, after 51 hours, her intense willpower is breaking down. Despite increasing risk of hypothermia,
I basically had to learn how to talk all over again. But it's good. I got there. Listen to how good I am at talking now. The doctors were kind enough to let me keep the teeth, so I did what any guy would do. I put them in a jar, sealed the jar, and I use it like a maraca in my band.
And if tests aren't giving it to us, we may need to look inside, even if it means surgery. So, the point is...
Joe!
Matthew, how did you know I was here?
The airline called me. Baby, are you okay? What happened? Oh my God. Are you pregnant?
I'm not pregnant.
Well, then what is it?
Nothing.
There.
I was gonna make this video compilation with pictures and videos of this amazing last 2 weeks that my family has had with my brothers coming down to visit to say goodbye to my mom. Considering the energy.
Possibly. It could have been her favorite record that then she brought over. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to ask her. But that was when we used the record player, and it was this huge thing, you guys. I remember thinking as a kid we were like so technologically advanced, but now looking back, I'm like, oh my god! It stood like probably like 4 feet tall and like 1.5 feet wide. It was a big box, and it had the record player on top, and then it had like all the things for the sound, like the tuning, like treble, bass, all this stuff.
The receiver.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And then
Or the
cassettes.
amplifiers.
Then it had the 2 cassette things. Remember the 2? So you could actually like create a cassette from it. Suit Larry use a dial-up. Not that that had to be connected.
Did you ask her what AOL was? And she said, yeah, you've got mail.
Aha! I got you. Anyway, continue. Sorry, I had the conversation like an hour ago.
That's okay. You talked to your mom about it?
About dial-up internet.
Okay.
We're trying to get my grandma either a Facebook portal or a Google Home so we can talk to her, and she says she doesn't have internet in her house, like it's not available on her street. And my mom was like, well, we had it. And I was like, Mom, we had dial-up. She's like, no, we didn't. I was like, yes, we did. Anyway, so continue.
Well,
so Nordic Track.
Nordic Track had
That's
this...
my keys.
Hey.
I'm going to talk to Mark tonight, and I'm going to stay here with you.
Don't do it.
This isn't funny, Craig.
I know.
Spent all these months chasing me. Now I'm